Yo, you are on the air with Vanessa. So, let me tell you a little story about me. I've been thinking about being on the air for a very long time, maybe 10 years. I remember 5 years ago, my first attempt to try to get on one of those free radio shows. I guess it didn't happen. And then I tried to be on something else, and it didn't happen. And just the thought of just being on the air, like talking to a host or any type of radio, was just amazing to me. So I remember the only few times that I have were like the highlight of my year. And the other time were just me thinking, oh, maybe someday I'll be on the air. So you know what I did? I started YouTube video like everybody else. So, but that didn't really work because the maximum of viewer I ever got was on dance video, and it was close to 9,000. And that took about 3 years to get to that. When someone can just put a random video of whatever crappy, ridiculous thing they could be and just beat me within a second, where I'm here like trying so hard and just putting this video non-stop and nothing is happening. Year after year, video after video, I just keep on dancing and just keep on hoping, but it didn't happen for me. So I got pissed off. So I said one day I'm gonna go to the open mic place, and I'm just gonna make it happen. I'm just gonna like tell all the great story that I have to tell, and I'm gonna make everybody laugh. And they're just not gonna have enough, and they're just gonna go, yeah, come back, we need you. And that's how I picked to it. So every 2 or 3 months, I'll just register myself and just say, I'm gonna go, yeah, it's happening. So I start rehearsing, and I go online and just kind of like rehearse, and I start writing a few jokes, and then for some reason life goes on and I forget about it. Not that I didn't want to go, but it just happened and I just forget. And then a year later, and I just remember, and then it happens again. So that happened for like 4 years. And in the back of my mind, I was like, no big deal. It's just a little thought. It's just a little thing. It's not like a big deal. But still, I keep thinking, why did I not go? Like, damn, I've been thinking for so long. And I wanted to go in an improv show and just be an open mic, act, and not doing it. Like, am I waiting to be dead to finally do it? Anyway, so I finally started to start a bunch of groups, and on Facebook, of course, where else? I mean, yeah, there's so many other places, but, if you want your groups to be popular and connect easily with no money, then you're going to go on Facebook, and that's where you're going to start. So I started all my groups, and then I started to do some podcasts. I got very excited with that. That was really cool. So I would just record and then just post my my recording on Facebook and just watch. And just be like, yeah, this is the best. This is the best ever. This is what I've been wanting to do forever. But what I was posting, of course, was about the group, and it's a spiritual group. So it's all about meditation and healing and spirits and things like this. And hypnosis, of course. That was the title of the group. So on my other writing group, and I would write all my stories and what's happening, and then I would just sometime record some voice recording, and sometimes just live video, and I would just talk about the books coming up, the story, the character, and what's happening now. But actually, have your own radio show and just talk about the many millions of subjects that you can think of, and have an audience. It's a pretty great thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, I live in Florida, so my favorite radio show right now is 102.5 with Drew Garabo, and I listen to him every day, almost 3 o'clock. And I started to listen some other hours too, and some other guys in the morning too. And those guys are just so hilarious. I mean, they are so funny. Whatever they have to say, whatever subject they on, whoever they speak with, I mean, it's just too good. And also because there's so much humanity in that show, and it's just wait. Oh, I thought something was happening. Anyway, yeah, it's just the humanity is pretty incredible. And I think this is why they should get more credit for their station, because how what they bring to the show is huge. And some radio don't bring that. Not only they bring some pretty good music, but they bring a certain je ne sais quoi, some life to the people around them and the people who are inspired by them. And I think there's millions of people out there listening to them, so I'm just glad that there's still tons of people like that making such a wonderful impact on the planet. And so what I will do if I was to come here, like let's say often, maybe once a week, I don't know, I'm not sure, I gotta breathe. When my friend just told me she was pregnant, the friend that I hadn't reconnect with for a long time, I tried, but she just kept tossing me away for a long time. And I guess I wasn't good enough for her. I don't know. It just doesn't matter. It's always like this. You like finally don't care anymore. You just like go away, don't come back, leave me alone, go live your life, And then suddenly they just want to be back in your life, resurrected from the dead. And so that's what happened. Anyway, she gave me a great news. She's having a baby, so at 38 years old, that's pretty good, because I never thought she would. So anyway, if I was to do a show, I'd probably just pick a bunch of songs that I like, and some uplifting songs, and then I would go with some guided meditation, a little bit of hypnosis, and then go in a healing thing too, and hope for the best, and then just talk about the things that I've seen and things happening during the day, and just try to keep it fun and entertaining. So this is my first try, so let's hope it's doing some good. Let's see. Now I gotta learn to turn that off. How do you turn it off? Oh.